Hey everybody, Crow back again with another Pinball Arcade video. We're doing the second table of the 7th table pack of the 7th season. This is Wild Card. So let's look at this here. Williams, 1977. Hey, this table's as old as I am. So Wild Card, let's start it up here. Wild Card 1977 was the last electromechanical single-player game produced by Williams, featuring art by Christian March. Is it March or Marquis? I don't know. This table was built as a fitting end to the Williams EM era with wild ball action, feeding the wide range of shots that make this table engaging with every game played. Complete card sets to light specials around the table and increase the value of the tough upper eject shot for big points. But don't forget to catch the valuable left lane rewards on each new ball to maximize your score. Put on your best poker face and play Wild Card. Only 901 units were produced. And, okay, I have no idea. I don't think I've ever played this one, so we're just going to jump right in. I'll tell you what, it's pretty nice to be able to control the ball with the flippers. That's one thing that I didn't really have an idea of how to do, even if it was possible in Spanish eyes. I don't even think I could hold the ball in Spanish eyes. Well, we're just jumping into this without reading any instructions or anything. There we go. This is a good one. I could tell right off the bat. Oh, I thought I was going to do a flipper bounce pass there. See, that's what was supposed to happen before. I like how the shots are kind of clearly labeled there. So, Williams' last EM table. Top right lane, okay. Oh, there we go, did it twice. Oh, you get 5 balls in this table, too. Table seems to be a bit on the easy side. There's really nothing complicated about this at all. At least not from what I could tell. Shots seem fairly easy to make. Oh, screw up, and that'll happen, of course. So, Joshua, when you say you got 1 wizard goal so far, I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean you got 1 wizard goal on this table so far? I find it pretty unusual that one of the standard goals was only score 100,000 points. Because that seems like it should be something that should be effortless to do. 2 of spades, okay. Yeah, I like the tables that have, like, either a billiards theme or a poker theme. There we go. That was all the standard goals. And I did it in 2 balls. Yeah, I know that Jerry Terrifying has been streaming recently. I haven't been watching that many streams recently. One of the projects that I'm working on has to do with riff tracks. So I've been making my own riff track videos, right? You know, you buy just the jokes That's one of the things I've been doing that's been stopping me from streaming, is because it takes a lot of computer processing to do that. So he says insane things, unlike his regular videos, or unlike his podcast. Are we talking about more insane because there's no filter on that? He doesn't edit that down? He can't? I'd like an example. Well, since I got the standard goals, we'll see what wizard goals there are. Well, actually, we'll just jump in another game. We won't even look. I like seeing what... So we got the two. I was way more interested in seeing Thor, and I was happy I did. I like Thor Ragnarok. I really enjoyed that one. I might go see it this week. I have the whole week off of work. And I have free movie tickets, too. But I have to drive pretty far to go see the movie, so... That's the thing that's holding me back. Is like, do I really want to drive 35 minutes to see a movie? I have to play it first, and it probably won't be for a long time until I get a chance to play it. Like, when I played the Stern Star Trek, I was totally sold on it from the instant I started playing it. And I was like, I love this machine. I love it. I have to have it. And sure enough, about an hour later, this was at the Pinball Expo, we ran across somebody selling it, brand new. There's the goal. There's the first wizard goal. And I happened to have the money, which I was not expecting to have, like almost $5,000 ready to go to buy it. But that was just fate intervening. Because at the time, I was selling my, game stuff, because I wanted to buy a pinball machine like that. And I didn't think I had raised that much, but through some fancy financial finagling, I was able to bring it home that very night. And I like Ghostbusters. That would be one on my list, but I'd only be interested in like the premium version of that. And that's quite a big chunk of change there. Batman was too funny, huh? Yeah, I've heard all the complaints and the reviews and things people liked of the movie. I'm interested in seeing it. Just not that interested in seeing it. Like, I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray, regardless, whenever it comes out on video. I don't know if it's a must-see theater experience for me. Nice, okay. Get up in there again, no? Yes? No? Yes? Come on. Jeez. The thing's been floating up there forever. It teased that hole up there like at least 20 times. Oh, they've been doing... they've done a bunch of Marvel tables before. This millennium. They've done an X-Men one. They've done an Avengers one. So they've done the Star Wars one. They could pretty much get the license for almost anything. I mean, well, not only that, it's not like there's any exclusivity to that, because maybe a decade or so ago, Stern did a Pirates of the Caribbean machine, and now in 2017, Jersey Jack is just releasing a Pirates of the Caribbean machine. So it's kind of interesting, I think. I mean, it's not like video games, I think, where like one company has to have the exclusive rights to do, you know, one theme or something like that. It's not like, oh, only Electronic Arts can do Disney-related games or something. So when you say that Stern got the license, I wouldn't say that they got the license. I think it's more or less that they got a license to be able to do a pinball machine based on Guardians of the Galaxy. That's not saying. You know what? They had posted something about when the whole season was gonna be available. I think it'll be out, whatever up to the current table. I think it'll be coming out sometime before the end of the year. I'd have to look at my email, but I just didn't look at it. I didn't care. I was like, yeah, I know. The PS4 releases of Pinball Arcade are a lot later. But again, I still think that has something to do with just the difficulty of getting those tables updated because of Sony. And it's even worse if you're an Xbox owner, because I think Microsoft, you have to go through a ton of red tape with Microsoft to get stuff updated. Whereas on Steam and iOS and Android, they just make it quick and easy and painless. I don't know why Sony and Microsoft would make it so difficult for companies to update things. Why would you have to pay to update a game that's on there? Especially if it's going to fix bugs. Things are moving pretty swiftly here. Oh man, I keep missing that shot. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a fanboy of DC or Marvel, but you have to take that statement with a grain of salt, because I do like Marvel better than DC. But I'm not really obsessed with it. But just in general, I do like Marvel better. I mean, there's a lot more. I mean, I like Batman in the DC universe. I just don't like Superman. Wonder Woman's okay. And I like all the other DC stuff. I just don't know a whole lot about. I'm just more interested in Marvel. More fascinated, I guess, with the way they have their universe set up. And also, my favorite superhero happens to be the Hulk, so... Which is probably one of the reasons why I really like Thor Ragnarok.
Whoa, heads up, guys. We got something coming in on the hex wheel.
And Joey Husukeski, thanks for subbing on YouTube. Yeah, that is worth quite a bit of points up in there. Come on, I want to get out. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Sit it in there. Oof. I kind of jumped the gun on that flip over there. Up in there. It didn't take that great of a bounce there. There we go. Yeah, this is a pretty nice, relaxing table. Wow, I should have done something there. Yeah, the movies. It depends on what movie you're talking about, though. Because you had the Sam Raimi movies. You had The Amazing Spider-Man, and now they're rebooting him again with Homecoming. But then again, it's like when they make the movies, it's like you have to wonder. It's like, wonder what version of the character they're basing this movie off of. And then you have to also like that version of the character they put in the movie. I like Spider-Man Homecoming, but I didn't like the way some of the characters were in the movie. I didn't like Mary Jane, because it wasn't like the traditional Mary Jane that I'm familiar with. And I didn't like the character of Flash Thompson, because of course that doesn't meld well with my thoughts on who Flash Thompson was supposed to be. I mean, I think the Sam Raimi versions of the characters were all pretty much as good as they're gonna get them. Except for like the Green Goblin. That was just bizarre. I still think the best Spider-Man movie was the second, Spider-Man 2. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 with Doc Octopus. Because they kept it down to one villain, and it was a good villain. And it was just done perfectly, I think. Let's turn the lights back on. Yeah, Guardian of the Galaxy was really good. I liked Volume 2. I liked that one. I liked that one even better. When I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, it reminded me more of Star Wars than the new Star Wars does. Just because it's just refreshing when they do a superhero movie that doesn't really take place on Earth. And that's also why I like the Thor movie. I think, I had made a comment where it's none of it, and Twitter, that said, oh, I like the Thor movie, none of it took place on Earth, and then I had to be corrected. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, Doctor Strange parts were in New York. But that was, 5 minutes of the movie? It's not really God, but Ego, which is a celestial being. Let's bounce it over. There we go. After this game, I do want to see what wizard goals I didn't get. Bingo. Again. Well, that's pretty light. That's lighting up pretty good over there. I wonder if it's a wizard gold to get that all the way to the top. No, did that go back down? Oh no, it didn't. I thought it had one more to go. It actually had two more to go. Hey there, Manta68. Okay, with the brightness selection, you've got to be playing it in DirectX 11. So you have to choose DirectX 11. If you choose the default option, it'll be the previous version. Which is, I don't know why DirectX 11 isn't the default version by now. Well, I hit the top of the pyramid, and there's no bonus for that, apparently. Or at least, wizard goal for that. Oh, there you go. Score, I guess it was a bit late. Or that was something different. Oh, it was a special. That's why. Yeah, you have to select the DirectX 11 version of this to see that. Oh, you know what? There's one card left. Where is that card? I think it's right there. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it in there. There's just one card not lit. That was close. I don't know if I'm going to do it, because if I flip it that way, it's just going to be too hard. It might not go in. But that wasn't anywhere close. Neither was that. Oh, there goes out. Well, everything's still lit. It's a DirectX 11 feature. Because that was one of the things I noticed back when I was playing on the consoles on this still. When I moved from the PS3 to the PS4. The PS4 had the lighting options. I was like, oh, cool. I just wish there was a way for it not to ask me every time. Because every time I boot this up, it asks me, DirectX 11 or regular? And I was, DirectX 11, of course, please. Oh, man, I thought that should have gone in there. I don't know how to shoot it in there. Because, like, my shots to it will be too hard for it to sit. Oh, like, oh, that? Okay. It just proved me wrong. But did it on the wrong side. I just lost it all. How long have I been playing? Another. So let's explore. Table exploration. Just have. Look at that crappy change they still have on the ground. They need to update the floor textures. But yeah, you know, pretty recently, I can't complain about the quality of the scans and stuff. That they must clean them up afterwards or something like that, because they look really good, I think. See, I was missing that one card there. But even that looks really good. And then going really close in on here, it looks really good. I guess I shouldn't be surprised anymore. Play flipper skill games for fun and recreation. This totally isn't gambling. Yeah, that's why they say that, because a lot of people used pinball originally was used for gambling in a way. Wow. I really can't go down any further than that. So if I like tilt it up all the way and scan all the way down, I don't know why I can't get rid of that bar at the bottom there. So I have to tilt it down a little bit. Like how the score in the saloon is missing. But there you go. That's... there's Wild Card. Pinball Arcade. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.